said, "You need to lose some weight. You're obese." That broke me.
It was like...
No idea what that is.
In early days.
What is a ChatGPT?
Okay, so let's... Woof.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ida. This is my lovely husband, Nathan. And we are back again with some really interesting stuff today. I think it's interesting. What are we doing today?
Alright, so we're going to do a little bit different. So, right now we've been posting every 2 weeks. We've been posting a video. And then Ida's really been pushing me like, hey, let's make a video every week. So what we decided to do is, in the off weeks, when we're not posting like a longer form video, we decided to present some articles and like current event type news to each other.
Yes, interesting articles.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be current events, but...
Yeah.
And we've been actually stressing about this, trying to say who's going to have the best article. And I think it's going to be pretty clear by the end whose article is better.
My article is going to be 100% better. Who's going to go first? Are you going to go first or should I go first?
Why don't you go first with your article? What's the name of your article?
10 lions die in Kenya.
Okay.
Not just die, but were killed by people.
Killed by people. Okay,
Yeah.
that's different. Yeah.
Yes, they were actually killed. And they were killed because there's like a big drought in Kenya right now. Apparently Kenya has this 40-year drought and they think this is the end of it. Now, all the wildlife in Kenya, they have been pretty much exhausted all their food. So there has been this like conflict between humans and lions pretty much.
Makes
Now,
sense.
one particular lion called Lunkito is, they said he's possibly 19 years old, which will make him the oldest lion in Africa. And also the biggest male, like in size, lion in Africa. They killed Lunkito.
Who killed him?
An
Locals?
owner of, this guy has like a farm of some sort, had like goats and sheep and stuff like that. This lion went into his,
So because of the drought, they're not animals to kill, so then they're going to livestock.
Exactly. So this owner of the livestock sees this Lunkito and he feels like, apparently they're more vigilant now because their animals are also struggling. So this lion came into the area and then they shot him dead. So that was pretty sad. And I thought it was interesting because this the people that reported it is like this reserve. They're trying their best to pretty much preserve this species of animal, and they killed a big one because one of the biggest one and the oldest one, and it was a big deal in Kenya. So
It's tough. Wildlife preservation is tough whenever you start getting into like, well, these are my my livestock or whatever, and like, is it my livelihood or this lion?
Exactly.
It's hard to tell someone that lives there, like, no, you gotta let that lion eat your livestock. Yeah. Which maybe there'd been an alternative, but maybe not so obvious to them.
So what do you think before you present your guess?
The article was fine. It's kind of depressing. Here's mine.
UFO.
By the HuffPost, UFO bombshell. U.S. intelligence whistleblower says feds have intact craft. Okay. Now, basically, I'm gonna try to sum this up because there's actually a lot here. But there's a guy that worked for the military. I think he was in the Air Force for a long time, and then he worked for the government, and he just basically has all these sources, and he's come forth and said, "Hey, the government is hiding stuff from us, and they have UFOs."
Was it the guy that used to work for the Secret Intelligence and then actually, I think he retired and now he's speaking? Is it this guy?
I don't know which guy you're talking about. This happened a couple days ago.
Okay. I heard about some guy, he was in the CIA and he's retired and now he's like speaking out.
I wish I read the article in more detail, but I didn't think we were going to have a quiz. So
Stop.
I don't know if he was in the CIA. I know he was in the Air Force at one point.
Okay.
Hey, but basically he's coming forth. I don't know, like, it's hard to say right now because it's so early. Is there any credibility here? But I just wanted to hear your idea on UFOs.
So, I mean, the universe is so big. I just feel like there's something out there. There has to be. There's like planets that we don't know about. Besides supposedly it was like 9. Now it's like 10 planets now. And God knows how many stars.
There was 9, now there's 8. So
there's less.
Yeah.
I thought there was more.
They got rid of Pluto.
Oh. Forget Pluto, I guess.
But yeah, the universe, if you go beyond that, it's just huge. Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, people have seen things.
Yeah.
Your grandfather saw something.
My grandpa has a crazy story about aliens.
Yeah, and I've heard really crazy things. But I mean, they actually have an intact ship though.
That's what he's saying.
There's nothing in it. It's empty.
He says there was pilots in it.
Human pilots?
Not non-human pilots. Yeah.
And
he says they're hiding it because basically they want to reverse engineer it to make weapons. And
so what are they doing with this human pilot? Non-human pilots?
Well,
they've been captured. What state was this?
I don't know, Ida. Read the article.
Okay.
I mean, he's just coming forward. I mean, give me a second. I guess we'll just read the whole thing.
No. I just thought you.
Okay, here we go.
It is interesting.
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles. Call it spacecraft if you will. Non-human exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed. David Grush told the New Nation on Monday evening.
Wow. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
This goes on. Well, naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And, believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true. Okay. Now, whether this guy's true, most people that claim they see UFOs or something, they're full of it, right? So it's hard to say, but I just want to know your opinion on UFOs.
Well, you know my opinion now. Yeah. I do feel like there's something out there.
Do you think it's got to us, though? That's the question.
Man, I've heard some crazy stories, babe. I just feel like it may not all be true, but something is true.
I struggle with like the idea, like how we just not have good video, because every video you see looks like crap. They show you something that's like blurry.
Because it's in the air.
Yeah, but
like if you try to take a picture of a plane in the air, it's not gonna be clear enough.
That's true. Or like if you try to take a picture, you ever take a video of the moon?
Yeah, you can't even see it.
It looks like
it looks horrible. I mean, I think some of them have been doctored, yes, but there's no way every single one of them.
You should see the one from Las Vegas. Have you seen that one?
No.
We'll look at that afterwards. I almost chose that.
Wow.
All right. So Nathan 1, Ida 0. Okay.
No, Nathan 0, Ida 1.
I mean, the lines are special, but.
Stone to their parent. Okay. So number 2. So this article to me, I love it because I am all medicine, but.
I'm already bored. But go ahead.
Stop. So there is 3 drugs that people have been going crazy for recently. There is Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro.
Sure.
These 3 drugs is for diabetes, right? But
these are the weight loss drugs?
Yes. So weight loss was more side effects. People are losing I'm talking like 20 pounds a month. That's very significant.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So many doctors start prescribing that for specifically weight loss.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of bad because people that actually needed it for diabetes couldn't even get it because people were going crazy for it, and it's very expensive. Recently, Wegovy, one of the 3 drugs, has been given it's been approved by the FDA for weight loss, so that's good. So they got something that they're using. Once weekly injectable, you're done, right? Now they're making a new version of the drugs in a similar class. This one is semaglutide. Semaglutide has a tablet form called Rybelsus. I know it's a lot of names.
Yeah, it's getting more and more boring. I'm losing.
Stop. Hold on.
Go ahead.
My whole point is that they're making tablet forms. They're testing it right now for semaglutide, which they already have that for diabetes, but they're trying to make one specifically for weight loss.
Okay.
And this is gonna make people lose weight like crazy. It's a big deal because
what are the side effects here?
Oh yeah.
There's no free lunch.
I mean, the side effect is pretty. I mean, it's a lot. Like you have to take it I think with 4 ounces of water. You can eat or drink for 30 minutes. I mean, it's very specific how you take it. If not, it's not very good.
Those aren't side effects. Those are how I have to take it.
Side effects: lots of nausea, vomiting. Well, gastrointestinal issues. All medications have side effects, so that's okay.
Is it okay?
If you can stomach some side effects, so you can lose 20 pounds a month.
I feel like I'm gonna lose 20 pounds a month if I'm vomiting every day. Stop. And I feel nauseous, so I don't eat.
Listen.
All this food.
The fact of the matter is, a lot of Americans are obese.
What?
It's true.
Where?
You're not obese.
By the way,
I am obese. You know I'm obese?
No, I didn't know you're obese.
Supposedly I am. Actually, no, I'm not obese. I'm overweight.
Well, hold on.
Supposedly.
There was one time where they got your numbers mixed up.
Well, they were stupid. They literally they doubled my weight. And this doctor literally called me and said, "You need to lose some weight. You're obese." That broke me.
It was you weighed 149, but then they wrote it down as 194. And then they were for your height, you're obese. Or something.
Yeah. This doctor literally called me and was like, I am concerned for your weight. You're obese. You need to lose weight. And nobody's ever said that to me. I remember coming home and I was like, wow, like I did not know. Like I know that I'm not like skinny, but man, what a way to like punch me in my stomach. Well, and then I came home and I calculated and I'm like, I'm not obese. Like overweight maybe. I'm happy with my weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah, obviously there's definitely an issue in America. So.
Yeah, there is. So I'm saying this medication, and I see this firsthand because I've seen people literally pay thousands of dollars
that's what I was about to say,
this medication.
The problem I have is who can afford these drugs, especially in the beginning when they're ramping
it's gonna
up
be
production.
Expensive, but I'll tell you right now,
these companies are gonna want to make their money.
They're gonna jack up the price because people are willing to pay for this.
All these drugs are new.
Well, they're mostly new.
When they make that though, does that reset the patent, or does it like?
That I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know.
One of that's just a good way to make money, you know.
Yeah, but the good news though is if you want to get this drug once it comes out, which we'll try to like let you guys know whenever I find out. You go on the website and find a manufacturer coupon because if you're losing 15% of your body weight, I'm talking like people are losing like 20-30 pounds a month. That's gonna be worth it.
Is it?
I'm sorry. If I can drop 20 pounds in 1 month.
I know, but I'm gonna be nauseous and vomiting all month.
Okay, so side effects is not like you're gonna get
it's not a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
Okay, it's not 100% people that do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, interesting article, right?
Yeah.
I like medicine stuff because that's anyway. You blow me out the water with your article.
Okay. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, my next one is by Bloomberg Law, because they care about the law. Lawyers' AI blunder shows perils of ChatGPT in early days.
I have no idea what you just said. All I know is law.
Okay, lawyers' AI blunder.
What is an AI blunder?
AI is artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
A blunder is a mistake.
Oh, okay.
Shows perils.
I know what perils is,
okay. But of ChatGPT.
I have no idea what that is.
In early days.
What is a ChatGPT?
Okay, so let's.
I feel like you just spoke alien language to me.
You need to read more articles here, but okay. So ChatGPT. Okay, that is the AI program that you can talk to or ask it questions, and it will produce you.
Oh yeah, like the Snapchat things and the thingy things.
That's a great idea. So like Snapchat, like we have.
What is it called? AI GPT?
No, Chat GPT.
Chat GPT. Okay.
So that's like one of the most powerful ones. It's a chatbot or something like an AI program.
Okay.
Okay. So you can say, Chat GPT, please, write me a 2-page essay. This is a problem with like kids, right? Like write me a 2-page essay on, Charles Dickens, and then it could feed you out an essay, right?
It's awesome though.
That's really cool, and I've used it. I've practiced with it and stuff like. Could this help me write lessons plans? Because I'm a teacher and stuff like that.
And it's worked for you.
And kind of. So I read it, and one thing I've noticed is like, so to begin with, the fear is a lot of people are worried that this will take a lot of people's jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
So like, if ChatGPT can do this, if you can write the lesson plans, well then why does a teacher need time to plan his lessons when I could just have ChatGPT do it?
Exactly.
Right? Or if it could do, like some people say it could do law work. Well, if it could do lawyer work, then why do we need the guy that's working with the lawyer, I can't remember what they call him, but or why do we even need as many lawyers or something? People are worried that we could lose a lot of jobs that were typically were protected from computers because they needed some kind of creativity.
That's the thing, but like if the creativity, you lose creativity with AI bots though.
Yeah, because it's basically, some people call it like a plagiarism robot. It just goes to the internet and then just compiles a bunch of stuff it finds. Makes it sound like a good sentence. It's very good at making sentences. Yeah. And then
spit it out.
Right? But what we're finding is when people are using this, and one thing I even noticed when I would have it make lesson plans and stuff, sometimes it does things that don't make sense. It doesn't understand what is true and what's not true on the internet. And sometimes in the compiling process, it makes things, it compiles them wrong. And what happened to a lawyer here, okay, so lawyers AI blunder, right? So this lawyer used ChatGPT to help him write his case, okay? And we're gonna go to the there was a judge, Kevin Castro, first raised problems in the case on May 4th, noting Mata's opposition to Ivanka's motion to dismiss includes citations to non-existent cases in bogus quotes. Basically, the ChatGPT cited a bunch of things that didn't exist, like cited cases. So like when lawyers make a case, they can cite old cases.
Yeah.
They say, well, as proved in this case in 1994, this was the outcome.
So it is my problem.
The ChatGPT just made things up.
But like, as a lawyer, if you're gonna take the easy route out to use this ChatGPT, why wouldn't you take the time to go through it before you present it to your?
So he did, okay. But what he did was he asked ChatGPT to help him. So he said, "Are you making?" Because he was actually suspicious, is what it seems like. So he asked the chat program, like, "Are you making up these cases? Are they real?" And the ChatGPT was like, "Yeah, these are real."
Oh my goodness.
So he didn't really check them because it probably would have been hard to track these down.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, and then he was like, "All right," and then he submitted them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it just shows that, like, you know, everyone's worried about their jobs, and it may get better. It may take all their jobs. Who knows? You know, it could be like we're just in the first iteration of this.
Yeah.
But it gave me a little hope because it was something that scared me at first. When I first looked at it, I'm like, man, this could really replace a lot of people and
really
like
can. Yeah.
A lot of white collar jobs and stuff like that.
That's scary.
But it also shows that it's, you know, it's very limited. Maybe it's not as good as we thought.
Well, that's good. I like that because we need our jobs. So.
Yeah. Nathan 2, Ida 0.
No.
It's not a competition, but
I give the best articles.
I mean,
mine's are very interesting. I talk about weight loss. Actually, mine is actually educative because I had the weight loss stuff is very educative and.
Why is it always a competition? But I don't know.
Because I'm always competing with you.
All right, we'll pick the best articles below, right? Is that what you always say? Like,
sure, pick the best articles and comment below because I really want to know what you think about this AI bot thing that he's talking about. It's pretty interesting. I know that that's always like a constant fear, at least in the US, that like AIs are gonna robots are gonna take over. Like iRobot. Wasn't that what Will Smith?
Yeah, it's not necessarily robots, but like computer programs.
Just like a robot though.
Kinda, yeah. Alright, fair enough.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we have more of this coming out because I like doing this because it keeps me up to date, you know, because I'm I guess researching and looking at articles, and it's interesting. So I like that I'm kept up to date with this, and you also educate me. Hopefully you get educated. Hopefully you find this interesting, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.